There are a lot of games out there that take direct inspiration from a different game that has revolutionized the gaming world. You can see this throughout the history with the Doom clones, to the millions of copies of Flappy Bird, and more recently the copies of Vampire Survivor that I see regularly while looking for demos for upcoming games. I'll be honest, while there are some good games in that genre, I really haven't played one of those since I played the infamous I made a game with zombies in it back in like 2009. Fun fact, the creator of that absolute gem is the same creator as the Salt and Sacrifice game series. Anyways, one game that rose to an extreme high was Hades, which was nominated for Game of the Year and won Indie Game of the Year back in 2020. An upcoming game is looking to recapture some of Hades' magic and repackage it in a different mythos. But is it worth keeping an eye on, or will it be another forgettable clone?
我像是被他操控很久了。
Developed and published by Leap Studios, Realm of Ink is an action roguelike game akin to Hades. While pursuing the fox demon, the swordsman Red unexpectedly finds that her life is dictated by destiny within this world. Utilize a variety of weapons and ink abilities for your pet to inherit in order to pass through the treacherous world. Every so often there are special levels where you must either defend a totem or survive a given period in order to win, but the majority of levels will see you fighting waves of enemies to win the reward that you chose from the previous level until you fight bosses or get a chance to purchase upgrades and new abilities. Defeat the bosses that stand in your way and push your way to the end and break free so that Red can unveil the truth of her existence and challenge the constraints of fate. I think the most intriguing part of playing Realm of Ink is the abilities that you can give your pet companion. These abilities have certain elemental properties tied to them, and even putting them in different slots grants you with different versions of abilities. Combining these abilities with a variety of weapon playstyles does a good job, but never stopped me from shaking the feeling that this game needed something else to stand out from being just another Hades clone. Just like in Hades, there are roguelite aspects that give you buffs for subsequent runs, but I do think that there are some hiccups in some design aspects of this game. The dash ultimate ability with the Earth power-up is one that immediately comes to mind. When the game is so focused on fluid fighting with timing and attacks and abilities, it's a pretty massive oversight to have an ability that freezes the game and even blinks the screen. While cinematic, I found that it threw me for a loop every time I used it. I also felt like the abilities and upgrades that you use are just too much of a wall of text for me to fully process what's being presented. There's a touch of difficulty while thinking of what to say about Realm of Ink without repeating the same phrase over and over again. The Chinese mythos offers a lot to explore, and by utilizing the areas where the game shines, it can make a case for being more than just a reskinned Hades. The art is very polished, but the voice acting leaves a lot to be desired.
吾乃大司马上柱国五军都督府中军都督大将军宇文渊是也。
I wish that there was more of a unique factor to the game, however this time I did spend with it was enjoyable. That being said, I cannot say that Realm of Ink is a must-play, especially since it doesn't have an official release date and Hades 2 has a Q2 release window. If Hades 2 comes out before Realm of Ink, I feel like it will make this game fade into obscurity unless Realm of Ink develops that fresh hook that it needs. But that will be it for this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and as always, be kind to one another. Shout out to my Patreon supporters Relativity, Naughty Dog is King, and Kamikolo, along with all those who have subbed to the channel. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subbing if you haven't already done that. I have a big video coming soon, so I hope that you will enjoy what is to come.